the cat's away, the mice shall play. I'm gonna have to go back in the recordings and delete all that, huh? Okay.
How dare you!
You call those mice?
I know one is a rodent. However,
Rat. Freaking rat.
Chimpanzee.
where were we at
What do you
currently?
call?
I forgot my place already.
I have left Her Highness Liliana behind and am meeting the druid.
Oh my goodness, I have 1,000 hours on Tabletop Simulator. Heck yeah, I am a dungeon master.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, yes,
Same amount of hours I have in VR chat.
you thought it was best to leave Princess Liliana behind, as it would. You thought it would be too dangerous for her to enter into the forest of the Fae. There are many different creatures that reside in these woods. Some of them more pleasant, others sinister and unkind.
Mm-hmm.
Making your way to the tree, you run into Vio, a Ratatosker. Or is it just Tosker?
Oscar.
Who
Just Tosker.
also has had dreams of the druid as well, and has taken it upon himself freely to escort you to where the current great druid resides, within the tree itself. You walk along the log. It's almost that of miles before you reach one of the branch ends of the tree, and resting inside a woman who only protrudes her face out of the bark of the tree, focused even in keeping what was left of this land alive. She peers to Vio and greets him with a friendly smile. How are thee, Vio?
There have been better days, great sage. Yours, you've had your handful with the remainder of the tree.
Vio, you always
I've
remember.
brought this one.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I've brought this one. Just the third dream. She also seeks you for an audience.
Yes. The trees have told me of your arrival. And they spoken of a child that burdens you as well.
A child. My father. Do I have a child? Or do you?
How do you do? The great sage, I presume?
I am the great druid Magnolia. I am what is left keeping this tree alive. My kin are currently tending to the other trees.
I speak for
And
the
I-
trees.
And I know why you are here. You seek the center, the heart of the slumber tree. For there you will find the relic that you seek.
I see that you already are aware of everything. And that certainly saves me time in explaining why my presence is here. I ask you, Great Druid, if I may take that relic for Her Highness Liliana.
Indeed, I would have no greater pleasure than to hand this great relic over. However, to reach
But great.
the heart would be to reach the gateway through the tree. And unfortunately, that gateway is closed as my grove is dying.
Great one. Don't understand. Why would you so willingly give up the relic that stands? What is the foundation of the great tree? Why would you just so nimbly hand it over?
As I say again, the tree is dying, and so is the grove that rests next to it. The keepers of my grove have grown weary and angry with one another. They bicker amongst themselves and have now segregated their harmonious livelihood. If we can restore this balance once more, restore the peace between the fairies and the brownies, that would alleviate a tremendous amount of effort I need in keeping this tree alive. And in doing so, I can help you all in reaching the heart of the slumber tree.
I see. Well, what would we require in order to restore this peace?
Speak amongst the fairies, speak amongst the brownies. I know not what caused them to conflict, but find the reason, resolve it, and restore the balance. And then I shall help.
I see. And while I understand that is required for us in order to gain the relic, why is it that this has not already come to pass? Why must an outsider bring this peace among the common populace?
Her eyes slowly gaze down towards the bark of the tree that she resides in and casts her gaze back up at you as though to say, Are you serious? I am what holds this
I stare
tree.
back.
I am what holds this tree up. Continues to keep it alive so that it does not close off what is still hidden within forever. The rest of my coven, or the other druids of my grove, cannot help either, as they are seeking to help the other trees.
I see. So you lack manpower, I take it.
Indeed. It was a horrid thing when the fires of the skies burned most of this place to the ground.
That dragon will know the fury of the Great Slumber tree when I find it. Believe me, I will not stop my pursuit until I find whoever was responsible for this.
Theo, do not let your anger consume you. I know how you feel. I know what flames burn within you, what you're capable of. But don't let it consume you.
Or somebody has to do something. The rest of the grove's in disarray. Everybody within, that's just more infighting. But we need action, and we do it now. Now I'll help you with the conflicts currently in our grove. But I don't know if it's a wise decision to leave the relic of the Great Slumber Tree in the hands of these outsiders. How can I trust your judgment after something like this has happened?
Time, Theo.
You're
Time will find trust.
All right. You. Hey, you. I'm talking to.
Are you
Are you
attempting to
alive?
address me?
Well, I surely wouldn't address the Great Sage like that. So
And
who
you think
else?
that it's proper to address me with this lack of decorum?
Oh, well, excuse me, Your Grace. I didn't know I was in the presence of royalty. I've only met you just now.
For you to think that it's all right to address anyone without an ounce of respect is deplorable.
And here I thought that people were supposed to introduce themselves.
Well, then I shall do
Clearly, you have
exactly
lacked
that.
the tact to do such. Well, go on.
Before you so rudely interrupted, I was about to introduce myself. I am Flera Floyan, the guard and head maid of Her Highness Liliana.
And I am the great bard known as Vio, and the pleasure is all yours.
Unfortunately, I've derived no such pleasure from this meeting.
Well, you either lack the taste or the tact, but now is not the time for you to gain either. Now, I don't know exactly what your purposes are with our great relic, but if the sage demands it, I will abide.
Forgiven.
I understand.
Forgiven the circumstances here, I believe your Liliana is being visited by outsiders.
Outsiders?
Yes,
Do you mean at this moment?
I've caught whispers from the trees that they're headed this way.
No good outsiders. They only bring
You
ruckus
sense
wherever they
danger.
go. Aren't you supposed to be her guard?
Yes, and I must return if she is in danger.
All right. But what about the town?
Go with her, Vio, and return once the outsiders have been dealt with.
As you wish. All right. Mrs. Flera. Go. So whatever exactly this person is supposed to be that you're supposed to guard.
And
Yes, I... Go on.
What would you do?
I turn towards the great druid, politely bow, and bid her adieu. Thank you for your understanding. My duty to Her Highness comes before anything else. And I turn and begin hurrying back to Princess Liliana.
She gives what little nod she can and casts gaze on Vio as her final words whisper, Vio, remember to give some grace in life. As she slowly disappears back into the great slumber tree.
I'm gonna take a kneel and I'll say in that direction, thank you. And may the great tree beseech thee from the branch to the log and the leaf to the twig. All right, let us get on and collect this person so that we can finally keep going.
And